Did you know that some fruits, yes, fruits, can actually speed up aging, harm your brain, and raise your blood sugar even more than a can of soda? A 2023 study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that adults over 65 who frequently enjoyed certain high-sugar fruits faced a 57% increased risk of developing metabolic syndrome. This condition is quite serious, as it's associated with stroke, diabetes, and heart failure. The most spine-chilling moment? These are the fruits that are often promoted as healthy or beneficial for digestion, yet they might be subtly harming your body each day. For those of us over 65, our metabolism tends to slow down. Our cells can become a bit more sensitive, and our ability to handle sugar takes a noticeable dip. This means that choosing the wrong fruit can lead to some quick and not-so-great consequences. But there's some good news as well. Some fruits can be like a little dose of natural medicine for our seniors. They can help bring down blood pressure, boost your heart health, and even make your brain feel much younger than it actually is. In this video, we're excited to share the 4 fruits that seniors should enjoy every day, along with the 4 they might want to steer clear of completely, and be sure to catch the last one on the danger list. It's sweet, juicy, and adored by countless folks, yet it might be quietly sapping your energy and taking precious years away from your life. Hey there! Before we dive in, I'd be super grateful if you could give this video a thumbs up. I'd love for you to join me in sharing these timeless lessons with others. If you haven't subscribed yet, I warmly invite you to click that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you won't miss out on any of our videos. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love to hear from you. Just drop a comment with the number 1. If it wasn't quite your cup of tea, feel free to share a 0 so I can make the next one even better. All right, let's dive in. First up, avocados. Absolutely, avocado is indeed a fruit, and it certainly earns a special place here for some very good reasons. In a refreshing twist from the old nutritional advice that shied away from all dietary fats, avocados have emerged as a delightful and beneficial addition to the diets of seniors. Avocados are truly special because they are packed with monounsaturated fats, especially oleic acid. This amazing nutrient has been proven to lower harmful LDL cholesterol levels while boosting the good HDL cholesterol levels in our bodies. Avocados have a unique fat profile that makes them especially beneficial for seniors who are keeping an eye on their heart health. By improving cholesterol ratios, these tasty fruits can help lower the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Well, that's only the start of the adventure. Many seniors might not know that avocados pack a punch when it comes to potassium, boasting about 975 milligrams per fruit, more than bananas. This makes them a fantastic choice for managing blood pressure, which is especially crucial since nearly 2/3 of adults over 65 deal with hypertension. The potassium found in avocados helps to balance out sodium intake and relaxes the walls of blood vessels, which can naturally lead to healthier blood pressure readings without the need for extra medication. Avocados are not just great for your heart. They also pack a punch with lutein, an antioxidant carotenoid that can work wonders for your eyes. This little powerhouse has been linked to better eye health and can help slow down age-related macular degeneration, a common culprit behind vision loss in older folks. One of the often overlooked perks of avocados is their fantastic ability to help our bodies absorb nutrients better. Did you know that many of the vitamins and antioxidants found in vegetables, such as vitamins D, E, and K, are fat-soluble? This means that your body requires fat to help absorb these essential nutrients. When you enjoy avocado with a salad or some cooked greens, you can boost the absorption of those important nutrients by as much as 15 times. That's a fantastic advantage for anyone looking to maximize their meals without relying on a bunch of supplements. So, how can you enjoy all these wonderful benefits? Just a half of an avocado each day can do wonders for you. Slather it on some Whole grain toast, blend it into a refreshing smoothie, or simply enjoy it straight from the spoon with a sprinkle of lemon. No matter how you like it, this fruit really makes a difference for the health of seniors. Third on the list. Once upon a time, there were these delightful little apples, each one a burst of sweetness and crispness, just waiting to be picked from the tree. They hung there, glistening in the sunlight, inviting everyone to take a bite and enjoy their juicy goodness. Apples are packed with fiber, especially a special kind known as pectin, which helps nourish the friendly bacteria in your gut. A healthier gut brings along better digestion, a stronger immune system, and improved nutrient absorption. 3. Things that really start to matter more as we get older. What's truly remarkable about apples is how they can positively impact cholesterol levels and promote heart health. Pectin works its magic by binding to cholesterol in your digestive tract, helping to whisk it away from your body. This process can lead to a gradual reduction in your LDL cholesterol levels over time. Apples are packed with flavonoids, such as quercetin, which help to reduce inflammation and keep our hearts healthy. And we can't overlook how they help keep our blood sugar in check. Even though apples are quite sweet, they come with a low glycemic load. Plus, their fiber helps to slow down how quickly sugar gets absorbed into the bloodstream, keeping those pesky spikes and crashes at bay. This can be a real game changer for seniors dealing with insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes. Apples are wonderfully filling thanks to their fiber and water content, which makes them perfect for keeping your appetite in check. Let me share a little secret that not many folks are aware of. When you chew on apples, it gets your saliva flowing, and that's a good thing. It helps lower the chances of cavities and gum disease, problems that tend to pop up more as we get older. Whether they're red, green, or yellow, apples are a delightful and adaptable fruit. Just by including one in your daily routine, you can give a little boost to nearly every major system in your body. 2. Pomegranate. Pomegranate might not be the first fruit that pops into your head for a daily snack, but for seniors, this ruby red gem is truly like liquid gold for the heart. As we grow older, our arteries tend to become a bit stiffer, which can lead to reduced blood flow, higher blood pressure, and increased strain on the heart. Pomegranates are truly remarkable because they are packed with punicalagins, a type of antioxidant that's incredibly potent. Research published in the journal Atherosclerosis shows that these antioxidants can reduce oxidative stress in the arteries by more than 30%. Isn't that fascinating? Interestingly, research suggests that punicalagins could boast antioxidant activity that's up to 3 times greater than that of red wine or green tea. When oxidative stress accumulates, it can lead to inflammation and narrowing of your artery walls, much like how rust forms in an old water pipe. But punicalagins lend a hand in clearing that up, making blood flow smoother and easier. Additionally, pomegranate juice has been found to reduce systolic blood pressure by 5 to 21% in individuals with hypertension, which is quite significant for seniors looking to manage their blood pressure without relying more on medications. But wait, there's more. Pomegranate is great for boosting memory and keeping your brain sharp. In a fascinating study at UCLA, researchers found that older adults who enjoyed a daily glass of pomegranate juice experienced notable boosts in their verbal memory tests when compared to those who skipped it. Memory loss is something many people worry about as they get older, making it a significant concern for many. If you're worried about dental problems, you'll be glad to know that pomegranate juice provides many of the same benefits, and you don't even have to chew it. Even those concentrated antioxidants in supplement form have shown some encouraging results, but eating whole fruits gives you extra fiber and micronutrients too. Well, let me tell you something. You don't have to finish a whole glass every single day. Just a simple half cup of those seeds or a little splash of juice in your morning smoothie can really pack a punch when it comes to benefits. Pomegranate stands out from many sugary fruits because it has a low glycemic index, which means it won't lead to those sudden spikes in blood sugar levels. That's just right for seniors dealing with prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. Just be sure to pick 100% pure pomegranate juice that has no added sugars. And if you're taking blood thinners, it's a good idea to check in with your doctor first, as pomegranate can have a little interaction with some medications. But in all, this fruit is more than just good for you. It can truly help you enjoy a longer, healthier life by keeping your heart feeling youthful for years to come. First and foremost, the delightful world of berries. Blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries all come together to create a colorful and tasty treat. When it comes to fruits that are particularly good for seniors, berries take the crown. Blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries stand out as a remarkable trio, bringing a wealth of age-defying benefits that are hard to beat. Berries have a special way of supporting seniors, particularly when it comes to keeping their minds sharp and their brains healthy. These delightful little gems are packed with anthocyanins, the natural plant compounds that not only provide blueberries with their beautiful color, but also serve as mighty antioxidants. When you come across berries, these little wonders get to work by calming inflammation in the brain and enhancing the chatter between brain cells. Interestingly, a fascinating study featured in the journal Annals of Neurology revealed that older adults who enjoyed 2 servings of blueberries each week experienced noticeable delays in cognitive aging by as much as 2.5 years. This means they pretty much kept their brain sharp, like someone who is 5 years younger. It seems that the special power of berries to cross the blood-brain barrier plays a key role in their ability to protect our brains, helping to directly combat oxidative damage in brain tissues. But wait, there's more to it than just memory benefits. Blueberries can help enhance balance and coordination, which is really important for preventing falls, one of the main causes of injury for seniors. Regularly enjoying berries comes with some remarkable cardiovascular perks. Numerous studies have highlighted how these tasty fruits can lead to lower blood pressure, better arterial flexibility, and reduced inflammation markers, especially in older adults who make berries a part of their everyday meals. These effects lead to noticeable decreases in the risk of heart disease, which is especially significant given that heart disease continues to be the top cause of death among older adults. In addition to these wonderful advantages, berries are fantastic for managing blood sugar. Their fiber and bioactive compounds work together to keep glucose levels steady after meals, helping to avoid those pesky spikes that can worsen diabetes or pre-diabetic conditions, especially in older adults. Berries pack a delightful punch with about 8 grams of fiber per cup, making them a wonderful ally for your digestive health. They help keep things moving smoothly without causing any discomfort for those with sensitive tummies. Just 1 cup a day, whether it's mixed into your oatmeal, yogurt, or a smoothie, can really boost your energy, sharpen your focus, and even lift your mood. Be sure to choose fresh or frozen blueberries. It's best to avoid the dried ones, as they often come with added sugars that can diminish their health benefits. Now that we've explored the top 4 fruits that seniors should definitely include in their diets, let's take a closer look at the 4 fruits that seniors should steer clear of, beginning with one that might just be lurking in your kitchen. 4th on the list, we have grapes. At first glance, grapes appear to be a delightful and healthy little treat. These little gems are not only sweet and refreshing, but they also come with a reputation for being packed with antioxidants, particularly the red and black kinds. However, for seniors, grapes can be a bit tricky. One of the main worries is how much sugar they contain, especially when you consider the low amount of fiber they offer. Grapes have this delightful sugar known as glucose fructose, and since they're so simple to grab by the handful, it's quite easy to munch on more sugar than you might think. Believe it or not, a single cup of grapes can pack in 23 grams of sugar, which is roughly equivalent to what you'd find in a small candy bar. For older adults who might already be facing challenges with blood sugar management, this can lead to some serious trouble. When there's not enough fiber, sugar can rush into the bloodstream, causing those pesky spikes in blood glucose and insulin levels. These ups and downs are more than just passing phases. They're connected to weight gain, inflammation, and a higher chance of developing type 2 diabetes. Another thing to consider is that grapes can sometimes have pesticide residues if they're not organic. This can be a concern for seniors who might have weaker immune systems or more sensitive digestion, making them more susceptible to those toxins. While the skin of a grape is thin and easy to chew, it doesn't pack quite the nutritional punch that you might find in the skins of other fruits like apples or pears. Well, here's the scoop. Grapes might look harmless, but they can be quite the surprise when it comes to blood sugar levels. This can be especially tricky for seniors who are working hard to keep their energy, weight, and metabolic health in check. Third on the list, dried fruits are a delightful treat, perfect for snacking or adding a touch of sweetness to your meals. They come in a variety of flavors and textures, making them a versatile addition to any pantry. Whether you enjoy them on their own or mixed into your favorite recipes, dried fruits bring a little sunshine to your day. Dried fruits, especially those that are commercially processed with sulfites, can be quite a tricky choice for seniors, even though they might appear healthy and convenient at first glance. One of the first things to think about with dried fruits is their surprisingly high sugar content. When the water is taken out during the drying process, what's left behind is basically fruit sugar in a very concentrated form. Did you know that just a small handful of dried apricots has about the same sugar content as munching on several whole fresh apricots? This means it's super easy to end up consuming a lot of fructose without the fiber and water that usually help us feel full. For seniors dealing with diabetes or insulin resistance, this sugar concentration can be quite risky. Even a small amount can lead to significant spikes in blood glucose levels. As time goes on, this can pave the way for type 2 diabetes or complicate the management of existing diabetes, but the effects don't end there. These sugar spikes can lead to increased inflammation in the body, making arthritis pain worse, speeding up cognitive decline, and even putting a strain on the immune system, something that seniors really can't afford to compromise on. On top of that, many commercially produced dried fruits often have added sulfites, which are those preservative chemicals that help keep the color vibrant and the shelf life long. For some folks, sulfites can spark serious asthma reactions, especially among seniors. As we age, our respiratory systems can change, making older individuals more susceptible to asthma and COPD. About 1 in every 100 folks experience sulfite sensitivity, but this number tends to rise quite a bit among older adults who have respiratory issues. The concentrated sugars and chemical preservatives found in dried fruits can be quite troublesome for seniors dealing with inflammatory conditions like arthritis, a concern for nearly half of adults over 65. Next up, we have unripe bananas. Ripe bananas with their charming brown spots can be a delightful and nutritious treat for many seniors. However, unripe or green bananas come with a few health concerns that make them less than ideal for older adults. The main concern with unripe bananas is that they contain a lot of resistant starch. Unlike the sweet, easily digestible sugars you find in ripe bananas, this particular type of starch puts up a bit of a fight in the small intestine, resisting digestion. For seniors who are already feeling the effects of aging on their digestion, like a drop in digestive enzyme production and a slower-moving gut, this resistant starch can lead to some uncomfortable gastrointestinal issues such as bloating, gas, and abdominal pain. As people get older, those with irritable bowel syndrome or inflammatory bowel conditions often find their challenges becoming more pronounced. The challenge of digesting unripe bananas goes beyond just feeling uncomfortable. It can really affect how well your body absorbs nutrients from other foods you eat in the same meal. This can be especially challenging for seniors who might already be facing issues with nutrient deficiencies because of medication interactions. A decreased appetite or the natural changes in how their bodies absorb nutrients as they age. Besides that, the astringent compounds found in unripe bananas, which give them that unique chalky texture, can sometimes irritate the lining of the digestive tract in those who are sensitive, leading to some inflammation in the gut. When it comes to nutrition, unripe bananas have much lower levels of antioxidants than ripe ones. You see, these helpful compounds really ramp up as the bananas ripen. For seniors looking to enjoy the anti-inflammatory perks of eating fruit, unripe bananas might not be the best option due to their lower antioxidant content. First up, once upon a time, there was a bright and zesty grapefruit bursting with flavor and sunshine. This delightful fruit had a story to tell, one that brought a little tang to every breakfast table. Its vibrant pink and yellow hues were like a cheerful sunrise, inviting everyone to take a bite and savor the moment. Grapefruit was not just a fruit, it was a refreshing experience, a sweet and sour adventure waiting to be enjoyed. Surprisingly, the first fruit on our list that seniors should steer clear of is grapefruit. While grapefruit is often hailed as a health food and a helpful ally for weight management, it can actually present some serious risks for seniors who are on certain medications. There's a bit of a risk with certain compounds known as furanocoumarins. These little guys can interfere with the production of an enzyme in your intestine called CYP384. This enzyme plays a key role in breaking down around 85 different medications. When this enzyme is blocked, medications can build up to dangerously high levels in the bloodstream. It's as if you received a much stronger dose than what was intended, even though you followed the instructions perfectly. This can significantly raise the chances of experiencing side effects, and some of those could be serious or even life-threatening. Depending on the medication involved, there's quite a long list of medications that are impacted, and it features many familiar names that seniors often rely on. For instance, there are statins like atorvastatin, lovastatin, and simvastatin that help manage cholesterol levels. Then we have some blood pressure medications, including calcium channel blockers like nifedipine. Additionally, anti-anxiety medications such as buspirone, anti-arrhythmia drugs like amiodarone, and even a few antihistamines and immunosuppressants are included as well. Did you know that enjoying grapefruit while on the statin Lipitor can lead to a surprising increase in the drug's concentration in your bloodstream? In fact, it can boost it by more than 400%. This significant rise can heighten the risk of some serious side effects, such as muscle breakdown and even kidney failure. What's even more concerning is that you don't need to eat a lot of grapefruit. For these interactions to happen, just a little bit of fruit or even a small glass of juice can lead to some serious interactions, and those effects might stick around for as long as 72 hours after you've had them. So trying to time your medication and grapefruit separately isn't quite the fix you might think it is. Grapefruit really stands out on our list of fruits to be careful with, and for good reason. Its potential to interact with many common medications is quite significant, especially when it comes to managing health conditions for seniors. So it's best to approach this fruit with a bit of caution. It's really important to have a chat with your doctor or pharmacist if you're on any prescription medication. They can help you figure out if it's safe for you to enjoy grapefruit or grapefruit juice. It's best not to take it for granted. It's important to be cautious, as the chance of increasing your medication's effects or side effects is something you definitely don't want to overlook. It's a fruit that looks harmless at first glance, but it might just have some surprising and risky interactions up its sleeve. And there you have it, a complete guide to the fruits that seniors might want to grab, and those that are better left behind on the shelf. The wonderful fruits like avocado, apples, pomegranates, and berries can truly help you age more gracefully, think more clearly, and feel more robust. However, some of the not-so-great options, like grapefruit, dried fruits, unripe bananas, and even those seemingly harmless grapes, can sneakily sap your energy, elevate your blood sugar, and boost inflammation, putting your health in jeopardy. What's truly unsettling is just how quietly it all unfolds. Many folks don't realize that a simple handful of grapes or a perfectly ripe banana might be triggering a whole series of problems within their bodies until it's already too late. So take your time to choose, enjoy your meals with intention, and whenever possible, team up your fruit with some protein or healthy fat. We're eager to hear your thoughts. Have you been enjoying any of these not-so-great fruits without realizing the potential risks? Which one caught you off guard the most? Have you ever experienced a surprising reaction after munching on a particular fruit? We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences, so feel free to share them in the comments below. We really appreciate you taking the time to watch.